Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I have a luxury haul to share with you. This is more or less going to be the last few bits and pieces that I picked up for my now very fast approaching honeymoon in Europe. I have a new handbag, a couple of accessories, a pair of shoes and some ready to wear items. So I think these pieces are going to be so useful for my holiday, but they're going to be the pieces that are going to be useful enough in my day-to-day life when I come back home. A couple of the items you'll be thinking you already have another version of that. So some of them are duplicates and I don't normally like to duplicate, but I do have a little tendency to duplicate when I really love the item in question. So yes, let's get started with the unboxings. So first up, I have some new pieces from Fauré Le Page that I am really excited about. This vibrant yellow always makes me so happy. So I'm going to show you the first item that I picked up. As you can see, it's quite a large item. I'm sure by this stage, a lot of you who know me quite well will be able to guess what is in this dust bag. To show you guys, yes, I did pick up another Daily Battle tote in the size 32 in this beautiful summery color called Hot Sand. And those of you who watch my videos regularly know that I already own two Daily Battle totes in my collection. These two, so this Paris blue one in the larger size 37 is the very first Daily Battle tote or Fauré Le Page bag I ever bought back a few years ago when we didn't have a Fauré Le Page boutique here in Australia, so I actually had to online order from Paris. And then this was my second Daily Battle tote, which is in the size 32, but it looks a little more bulky because it is the zipped version in this beautiful burgundy color. And you guys know that these Daily Battle totes are my go-to everyday bags, and these are my favorite designer tote bags. So from owning two Daily Battle totes already for a few years, I just knew that that style really works for me, and I was really craving a lighter summery neutral color. So I thought this European holiday was the perfect time to add one of these to my collection. You guys also know that I used to own two Louis Vuitton Neverfulls in the MM size in the Damier Ebene, which is the dark chocolatey color, and also the Damier Azure, which is more like this sort of a colorway where it was a lighter neutral. But since I added my Daily Battle totes to my collection, I really found myself gravitating towards Daily Battle totes. I did a whole comparison video and go through in depth in that video why I really prefer the Daily Battle totes. So I won't bore you with all those details, but if you're interested, I'll leave a link to that video in the description section below. But in a nutshell, there are a few reasons why I prefer this over any other designer tote, especially the Neverfulls that I had. First of all, the canvas print is quite subtle. It is more of a niche luxury wear. Not everybody is going to recognize this as a designer bag. So I do like that subtlety. The canvas is a lot more flexible, but still just as durable. I've had my oldest one for 3 years and it is holding up fantastic. So it does feel a lot more malleable around your body, whereas I found with the Neverfull, it stuck out quite a bit. It was quite boxy. The canvas wasn't very flexible. I also love the quality of the leather trims. The shoulder straps are adjustable. The price is a little better, and it is just an overall much more comfortable bag to wear. And of course, you do have more color options and size options, and I do prefer the sizes that the Daily Battles come in a little more than the Neverfull sizes. Anyway, so I since sold both Louis Vuitton Neverfulls, and the Daily Battle totes are the only designer totes in my collection now. You guys also know that I've been eyeing the Dior book tote for my holiday as my main tote bag, and I've already told you guys I kind of decided against getting a book tote because I just think that it is a very beautiful Instagrammable vacation bag, but when I come back home in my daily lifestyle, I just don't think that bag will be suitable for my lifestyle. It's just very boxy and I just don't think it'll be very practical, and the book tote costs around 5,000 Australian dollars, and I just don't think I need a tote bag for that amount of money. So I have to tell you guys, this portion of the video is actually in collaboration with Fauré Le Page, who I am doing my very first in-person meetup with, which I'm really excited about. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that I announced it a couple of weeks ago. A lot of you guys actually DM'd me, so we now have the guest list complete and invitations went out, and the meetup meetup is going to be happening on this coming Thursday evening, which I'm so excited about. So I just want to take this chance to say a huge thank you to all of you who reached out to me, all of you who confirmed that you are coming. This is just a dream come true for me because first of all, it is going to be my very first time officially physically meeting some of you guys who live in Sydney. And second of all, you guys know how long I've loved Fauré Le Page as a designer for. Anyway, all this to say, without you guys, I wouldn't get this opportunity to meet some of you at one of my all-time favorite designer boutiques. So thank you so much, guys. And I also wanted to say, if I missed any of your DMs, I really apologize. I tried to be as thorough as I can and came up with a guest list in the order of whoever reached out to me first. So I will definitely organize something else in the future, maybe another meetup. So please stay tuned for that. But for the time being, I'm just ecstatic to meet some of you this Thursday. Anyway, back to the bag. This tote is going to be my main carry-on tote for going on planes and in transit. And the other thing that I always think about whenever I'm traveling overseas is I don't want to wear anything that is just really logo-y or something very obviously designer, because sometimes it can attract the wrong kind of attention. And especially traveling in Europe, you know, you can get pickpocketed. I just love how subtle this Fauré Le Page tote is. And I also didn't want anything way too big because I'm still going to have a carry-on suitcase. So I'm just going to have my essentials that I want easy access to, like my laptop and my basic makeup and toiletry needs. And I just love this colorway. It is the most beautiful lighter neutral. I don't even know how to describe it. You have these creams, and you guys know I always get so attracted to lighter colored bags, and I just love how the yellow accents just pop. So I'm so excited that I finally have this hot sand color in my collection. And I did actually pick up another item, which is an accessory to go with my bag. So the accessory is in this box here. Is a cute little tassel. I love the personalization options when it comes to Fauré Le Page bags. When I first got my Paris Blue tote, I purchased this charm in the alphabet E, which is an initial for my Korean first name. So this time I just wanted something a little bit different, and this is a little tassel that I can attach on the bag. Not only can you use it as a little decoration for your bag, but it is also a little keyring. So there is a keyring on the inside of the tassels. So you can actually attach the keys and then attach it to the inner D-ring of the bag, which is over here. So if you did that, you can have your keys hanging right there, so you can easily find your keys, but also have your keys secure so you don't end up losing it from falling out accidentally, since it is an open tote. And I also opted for the yellow leather because I just love how it pops against the neutral canvas. So again, it is something that you're probably gonna see a lot of on my Instagram when I go traveling soon. So if you don't already follow me on Instagram, do head over there and give me a follow as I share my outfits and how I style up my luxury items over on my Instagram. Next up, I did purchase something from Louis Vuitton. I actually haven't purchased a bag from Louis Vuitton for the longest time now, but I've been finding little bits and pieces that I really like from Louis Vuitton. So let me open it up and show you what I got. You can see the little cute dust bag. To show you guys, I actually picked up a small monogram belt. So this is in the 2 centimeter width. So it's very subtle in the monogram with that LV buckle at the front. It's also reversible. So the other side is this beautiful neutral beige color. So I've been looking for a designer belt in this perfect beige color for a little while now. And that is mainly to match my favorite pouch bag, which is this Bottega mini pouch bag. I find this color just really workable in my wardrobe. So I do use this pouch bag quite a lot. It doesn't fit the most, but it is just the most comfortable, luxurious and understated bag that I just love taking out with me. So I wanted a belt option to go with this bag, but surprisingly I found it pretty difficult to find a belt in this color. So I never thought to check Louis Vuitton because I don't generally love their monogram everywhere. I just think that it is a little too loud and logo-y, and I'm normally also not a fan of the big LV buckle, but I came across this tiny little version and I thought to myself, I actually don't mind this small LV logo. When you wear it, it is just very little. So obviously you can still see the LV, but it is not too obnoxious or loud. So I didn't expect to like this so much, but when I saw that they had this color, I just pressed an online order thinking, worst comes to worst, I can send it back. But when it arrived, I just absolutely love this color and didn't mind the LV at the front so much. So I don't think I'm going to really wear it on the monogram side, but I think I'll mainly wear it on the beige side. And I thought the price was quite reasonable for what it is. It is a reversible belt. And in the world of designer belts, this was 585 Australian dollars, and most reversible designer belts are generally closer to the $1,000 mark. So I thought even if I only use the one side, this price wasn't too bad. And the quality is really there. I love the stitching details. The glazing is beautiful in that same beige color. So this belt comes in 3 different sizes. This is the smallest out of them all. So this is a size 75, which means 75 centimeters in circumference. I think in the middle hole, it has 5 holes. So quite adjustable. It also comes in the size 80 and 85. And I ultimately decided to go for the smallest size 75 to wear it as a waist belt, so high-waisted belt, over a dress or a long shirt, because thinner belts by style are more dressy in my opinion. So I thought I'll probably wear it with a dress a lot more, high-waisted. Even if I wear this belt with jeans or pants, most of my jeans and pants are more high-waisted. So obviously with the jeans and the shorts, I'll still need a larger circumference than if I were to wear it over a dress, but there are 5 different holes, so the size is quite adjustable on the size 75 already. This is probably the most un-me purchase ever, but surprisingly, I really like it a lot. Next up, I want to show you my newest Zimmerman piece, which is this beautiful blouse in this linen material in the 3/4 sleeve length. Even though I love Zimmerman, their prints can be a bit of a hit and miss for me. Some seasons I like a lot of their prints, and some seasons I look at them going, what is that? The print is just so crazy or so strange. But this season there are a couple of prints that I really liked, and this is one of them. I just love the colorway. As soon as I saw this, I thought, you know what? It's gonna look perfect with my Magnolia Kelly. Guys, also wanted to mention that this will be a perfect versatile blouse that you can dress up or down. The reason I love blouses over dresses sometimes is because dresses you can only wear in one way, but blouses like this can give you the same look if you wear a skirt with it, but you can also dress it down if you pair it with a pair of jeans or shorts. So a perfect holiday piece, so you can do many looks with just the one shirt and still, you know, have the option to dress it up. Isn't it just the most beautiful combo? And I thought this will be a great sleeve length because I am going over to Europe just after the peak of their summer. So I believe in Santorini and the Amalfi Coast it is still going to be quite warm in temperature, but in the evenings I am sure it is going to be a little chilly. So I thought having that little bit of sleeve length will be perfect. And there is also the option of buttoning these buttons all the way up. So if you get a little cold on your chest area, then you can also close it all the way up. So I thought this will make for a really beautiful trans-seasonal piece as well. So I wanted to quickly show you my latest Zimmerman purchase. The next 2 items are from Hermès. So the first item come in these 2 little pouches. So out comes one and out comes the other piece. So I picked up some bikinis from Hermès. Since there's going to be a lot of water activities going on, I thought I can really make the use out of these swimmers. I'll probably need at least 3 or 4 different swimsuits. I just loved how vibrant these colors are, and the print is quite Hermès-y in my opinion. I really loved these black link details on either side, and immediately, as soon as I saw them, I thought of my Ribage sandals. How perfect would they look together? These Ribage sandals I picked up a few years ago, just before my last Europe trip back in 2019. These are just rubber sandals that are completely waterproof, so I find them really handy. Hermès always has some version of these plastic jelly sandals, and they are usually priced around 400 Australian dollars. And when I saw this bikini bottom, I thought they will look so nice together. And I need to tell you guys that Hermès swimsuits are actually quite well priced in comparison to other designers that have similar items. This bikini set was around $750 in total, as opposed to the Louis Vuitton swimsuit that I showed you about a month ago. They came to about 1,200 Australian dollars, and I thought they were even reasonable compared to swimsuits from say Dior or Fendi, most of their swimsuits are upwards of 1,500 Australian dollars. So considering Hermès quality is always top notch, I thought the price was super reasonable. The swimsuit also came with removable paddings, which is an added thing that the LV ones didn't have. So you could always insert these. And I've already mentioned this in the LV swimsuit unboxing video, but I always find the bikini tops with this style where the bottom of the cup has a little bit of that ruching is great for flat-chested ladies like me, because even without any padding, the little ruching gives your cup a little bit of a shape. So it may not be the most push-up style, but it does give you a little bit of volume around your chest. So I do always look for styles that have a little ruching down the bottom. And they also came in these 2 waterproof pouches. So very easy for poolside, very easy on the beach, and easy for you to pack these swimsuits in. So I'm also very excited about these bikinis. And the next item from Hermès comes in this rather large orange box. So these are a pair of shoes. So I picked up the Santorini sandals. So these are basically like your typical Oran sandals, but in the sandal form with the ankle strap for some added security rather than being slippers. These are completely flat sandals. Again, those of you who know my collection well know that I do own 3 pairs of Oran sandals as well as 3 pairs of Legend heels in all 3 most neutral colors. Before I get into the backstory why I decided on these, I'll just let you guys know that I went down half a size to a 37.5. These are quite wide around the front, so if you have narrow feet, these might be a little too loose on you. In my Oran sandals, I wear a size 38, which is more or less my usual size. These were not exactly on my wish list, but I put up on my Instagram stories when I went shopping to Celine, and I tried on those very trending sandals. So I put those up on my Instagram stories and asked you guys if you guys think that I need that pair for my upcoming European holiday. And you know what? A lot of you guys actually suggested that I look into the Santorini sandals. So thank you to all of you who gave me this suggestion, and when I put them on, I actually thought they were really cute, and I thought this was a much better purchase than the Celine pair because I feel like the Celine pair is quite a trendy pair, and sooner or later I'm gonna get sick of the Celine writing. So when I tried these on, I just immediately felt at home because I know that the Oran and the Legend sandals work so well with my style and for my lifestyle living in Sydney. Even though this is so similar to a few of those pairs that I already own, I thought I can't go wrong with these. I just know that these are gonna suit me and that I'm actually gonna wear them, and these are in the classic timeless design, so I will definitely get my money's worth. And the prices were quite comparable as well. Both these sandals and the Celine sandals are around the same price of about 1,200 Australian dollars. So I decided to go with a very neutral color Santorini sandals, and isn't that perfect? I'm always gonna remember forever that I got my Santorini sandals for my Santorini trip. How perfect. If you guys want to see a couple of other Dior items that I picked up recently that were really well priced, including this t-shirt that I only paid 480 Australian dollars for, I'll leave that recent Dior unboxing video on screen in case you haven't seen it already. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. As always, thank you so much for watching and spending some of your precious time with me today, and I can't wait to see you again soon in my next video. Bye guys!